Hey guys, N-Krazy here again. Another video on the 2023 Hyundai Elantra N. It's been a while, but in the last video we did go ahead and finish up the carbon accents on the interior. And I think that's pretty much it for the accents for now. They do sell some other ones for the interior, but I don't want to overdo it either. I just did the pieces that I like for now, and we'll see in the future if there's anything else. But as far as this video goes, we're going to go ahead and install some trunk lift supports that were given to us by, sorry, I should say sent to us by a gentleman named Alan. He's an Amazon. He sells these on Amazon. And yeah, so big shout out to Alan. He sent us a set of these down to try out, and I'll go ahead and link his store in the description below, so if anybody else is interested in picking these up, you can go ahead and do so. But for you people that do or don't have a Hyundai Elantra, or even my 2019 Mustang GT was the same, when you pop the trunk, only pop the trunk up so far, so you know that may be a big deal or not a big deal to some people. Sorry about that, but yeah, for me, I just think if it would pop right open, kind of like that, and go right to the top when a guy opens it, would be nice. That's way if you're walking up and your hands are full or anything like that, you can don't have to put anything down or jumble around with something, possibly scratch the back of the car trying to just prop something up and hold it on there as you're lifting up the trunk lid. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and install a set of these guys. They shouldn't be too bad. They bolt right in. So what they do is they bolt in on the one hole here on that side of the arm, and then the other one is over here. The only thing there is the wire loom for the trunk. The power coming through for the trunk for the tail lights and everything does go into that hole on the clip here, so we'll have to pop that out, and a guy could just take it right off and then just tape it above or below where the strut bolt is going to come through, or you know, drill another little hole in the side of the arm and just move it up. So we'll decide which route we're going to go with that, but that's not a big deal. So yeah, let's go ahead and I'll show you guys the pieces that were sent to us. Get you all set up here. So like I said, they were sent to us by a gentleman named Alan. He sells them on Amazon, so like I said, big shout out to Alan, appreciate that. And I was looking into a set of these already, and he did go ahead and send us a set of the hood struts as well. So, and I did get them in the carbon. I think they come in black, and I'm not sure what other colors for sure, but I'm sure it's black, and you got the carbon. I think maybe red carbon, but don't quote me on that. Like I said, I will link his store in the description box below, so if you guys are interested, yeah, you can check him out and see. So they came really nicely packaged. I did open the box just because you know, you just want to have a boo at them and make sure nothing looked out of place on the inside, but everything looks good, packaged up real nicely. So I do believe that those are the hood ones there. I can see the instructions through there. And these ones here would be the for the trunk, and we will open up these ones. So yeah, they come with nice detailed instructions, it looks like, nice color photos, nice and clear. And then yeah, we'll just go ahead and follow the instructions, and it should be pretty easy. I don't think there'll be much to it. We'll get these guys in there. Let's have a look at them and see how they look. So there's your package with your hardware and your posts and your bolts for the back side that you'll need. Super easy. And then here is the strut itself. Looks beauty, and I think those are going to look great in there. And best of all, they should be perfect for what I'm looking for as far as getting the trunk opened all the way once we hit the button. So so those are the two posts that'll go on to these. Those are like that. And then, so you got the 4 washers. Oops. You got 4 washers there. So what they want you to do is they want you to put a washer on each side, and then the post will thread on to the end of this bolt. So we'll go ahead, we'll just take 2 washers over there. We'll start with the passenger side first. And yeah, we'll go from there. Well, all we're going to do, we're going to take the one bolt, just one washer. Put it straight through the hole. Other washer on the other side. And that piece you can turn right off with the stud. And that piece will just turn right onto there like so. So what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and grab a, looks like a 10 mil there, so I'll be right back. Yeah, that definitely is a 10 mil there on the backside nut. And just quickly I just grabbed a crescent wrench there just to hold it. I'll go ahead and tighten that up. That should be plenty. And then what happens is you end up threading that into there like so. And we can tighten that in. Doesn't need to be crazy tight. I mean, you don't want it loose, but I don't think you want to go overly crazy with it. Okay, so the next piece now, in underneath, further down into the trunk. I'll show you where that's going to go next. Super simple and straightforward there, guys. Comes up in through the bottom. You're going to reach your hand in through the top. Tighten this nut down. That looks to be a 12 mil, so I'm just going to grab one of those and confirm that that's, so actually a 1/2 inch fits that better. You can get away with a 13. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but a 1/2 inch definitely fits it better. So, okay, let's go ahead and throw this in. I'll show you where this guy goes next. You're going to want to put this baby here into. Hopefully you can see that. Boom. It is up in here. There's a hole right there. Right there. And then you can access it through here with your hand. Probably going to be a little tight and little playing around to get it there, but we'll set you guys up here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And we'll get this first one in. What I did is I just put the nut in first, held it with my fingers, and kept it lined up with the hole, and then just threaded the post into that. I should really just grab the proper size wrench for this, but this is going to do the trick. You guys set back up there and you can see what we're doing. Let's push it on. That seems to be on there good. So you just push them right onto the post, and then they lock on there. So boom, there and there. So one thing I do notice right off the hop is they're a little shorter, guys. So the trunk isn't quite fully extended now. It's not a huge deal. It's still nice. I don't think there's any issue with where it's stopping, but it is, yeah. The arm here, when you go to hook it up, you got to bring the lid down to it a little bit. So not a big deal whatsoever. Just want to throw that in there so people know. And let's go ahead and test this out. See what it's like just with the one. Just want to make sure everything is clearancing nice and how it feels. I don't want anything to get bent or broken. Definitely feels more springy and resistant, so I could only assume that we'll see how it goes. Let's try to pop it. Oh, wow. Well, I don't think there's going to be any need to put a second one in, guys. I think it would just be overkill, to be honest with you. That is beauty right there. It opened all the way. Those are actually powerful little struts there, so they seem to work well. They got some resistance on them when you're shutting it. So, yeah. Well, I just don't think there's a point in putting a second one in. I think we keep a spare. Let's try it again. Bingo. Awesome. Well, let me know what you guys think. But yeah, if I were to put the other side in, I think it would really, to be honest with you, would just be overkill. And I'd have to do something with that wiring loom piece there. It's not a big deal, but I don't think putting the second one in is... I don't think there's any reason. I think I just keep it as a spare, and if something for some reason happens to this one down the road, then I got a spare to replace it with. So I think it was a great idea, and once again, big shout out to Alan from Amazon for sending me a set of these down. And in the next video, we will do the hood ones. So until then, you guys take care, and we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.